I was good, y'all. Welcome back to another video. Welcome to the Bodhi, baby. Bodhi means awareness and enlightenment. You should know this by now, especially if you've been tapped in with me for a while. Okay, look, bro. A lot of y'all, we don't look at breakups or separation how we supposed to most of the time, or at least how I think we're supposed to. You know, I like to get the best out of it. Like literally the best out of it, no matter how it turned out or how it happened. You know, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, it was difficult. Yeah, it was hard. Yeah, it was challenging. Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like what happened. I don't like how it ended. But you realize like you can literally change right then and there, or work on changing right then and there by accepting what happened, how it happened, why it happened, and you can change it. You can't change what happened, but you can change how you move forward, and you can improve by changing yourself or a part of yourself that is no longer acceptable. We're not saying parts of you aren't acceptable, but I'm saying behavior that should not have been done without certain boundaries, without any respect, without any value or substance behind it, bro. Because I've been through a breakup, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be very, very honest with y'all. Like at first, that used to be my fuel. That used to be my fuel, to be honest with y'all. I used to use it for fuel to get better. But I switched it up eventually because I knew it would come one day where I didn't care anymore. Not that I didn't care, that I would be fully healed from it and, and learned everything that I could have learned from it, you know. And I switched it up. I was like, it's not really about the breakup. We're trying to get better for that person to make them feel some type of way. It's about just becoming everything I said I was ever going to be, or letting out my full potential, and a part of the breakup did help me get better. Like I learned a lot from it. Like I learned so much from it in such little time. Like I learned a lot from it, bro. A lot. I learned not to get too comfortable, gang. And I don't mean comfortable with your partner or whatever, but too comfortable to where you're not doing anything. You're not improving. You have no drive. You have no discipline. You have no morals, no standards. It taught me to have all of that. It taught me to respect myself. It taught me to have boundaries. It taught me to stand on business with myself, gang. It taught me how to actually treat and talk to a woman the right, proper way. It taught me to not give her so many damn chances, after repeating myself about the same thing over and over and over again. It taught me a lot. And I learned so much more than that, gang. Literally. But I would never say, oh, I hate that happened or blah, 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 even though it's something that I did not want to happen, gang. That was the last thing that I wanted to happen. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that was literally the last thing that I wanted to happen. The last thing I wanted us to do was to not talk to each other anymore or go about life without each other. That's the last thing. The last thing I wanted to do was that. But I didn't have much of a choice. It was something that needed to be done. But in the process of doing that, I like who I became after it. So it's kind of bittersweet. I love who I became after it. I'm still growing. I'm still improving. I'm still getting better. And I will continue to get better. And I am becoming the best version of myself daily. I'm the greatest. You know what I'm saying? And I don't say it in a cocky or arrogant way, but I'm just telling you the truth. But I'm saying this to say, bro, there are so many people who look at it so bad. And when you look at it that way, oh, I can't believe this happened, or it's 100% their fault, blah, blah, blah. There's no room for growth nor improvement for that. And I just love to get better. I just love to improve in every way, shape, and form, bro. And the things that I've been working on, gang, it's just been all on me. Like I'm going on probably like I'm going on 5 months right now with just me. Like no girls, no, I haven't. I'm just gonna say no women at all. Not talking to, and not even, not flirting, not no nothing. Right? I already don't drink and smoke. Not my thing. Not something I would ever do. You know what I'm saying? I take my health very, very serious. But it's just been me, and I think it's not the easiest thing in the world, but it has taught me so much, y'all. I'm okay with being alone. I'm okay with being by myself because it's gave me all the clarity that I've needed. It's gave me the quiet space that I needed to think on exactly what do I want to do? Who do I actually want to be? And this is why I say I've grown so much after the breakup, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I've grown so much. And I'm going to keep growing. I'm still growing. And I will never stop growing, no matter what, you know. And it's always going to be bittersweet. But I mean, I've learned to accept that it is what it is, you know. And it's not me being nonchalant or nothing like that, because I'm not a nonchalant person. I'm chill. I'm laid back sometimes, you know, or most of the time. But I like who I became after it, bro. And that only happened because I was willing to get better. I was willing to improve. Not to say I didn't make any mistakes again, because I did. Like literally, I still did. After you know we broke up, I still made mistakes. I still like but I just had the belief, or I had this feeling that I knew I would get better. Like the moment I seen it was going downhill, literally the moment everything started falling apart, I lie to you not, I swear to God, in my head, or this, it gave me this certain feeling that I already knew what was going to happen. I knew I was going to hurt. But I also knew I was going to get better. And I am getting better. And I have, and I still am to this day, in this moment. I knew it was going to happen because I wanted it. I'm trying to tell you, bro, it was November of 2023, gang. November of 2023. I remember it like it was yesterday, gang. When I first seen it, I said, dang, I already know what's going to happen. So you know what I'm going to do? I already know exactly what to do. Or what I know what's best for me to do. You know, put all of my energy into learning and getting better from it. Because it only goes two ways. I'm not willing to decline from it. Every time I've only ever kind of like got my feelings hurt by two women. That's it. Right? But every time that I can say I ain't really count high school, to be honest with you. But yeah, two women, you know, after high school, the ones I count, you know. But I've gotten better from both, and I'm still getting better from both to this day, you know. And it's crazy because I'm still learning from one of them at least. I learned all I can through, you know, one of them already. But I got better. I improved. I'm still getting better. You know, I'm doing what I love to do. I'm challenging myself. I'm pushing myself. And I'm starting to do everything I said I was going to do. I'm starting to accomplish everything I said I'm going to accomplish. It's in play right now. It's coming to life as we speak. In this moment. In every moment. It's literally still manifesting. You know. What I'm saying is to say, bro, breakups can be very, very difficult. They can be very, very hard. Anybody goes through that. Goes through it. And there's some people that run away from it. Yeah. You. It's some people that run away from it. It's some people who try to get another person to talk to mess with, to be involved with, to try to hide from that feeling. But probably the most beautiful thing I've ever experienced is just learning to deal with it. You know, I decided to take a leap of faith, bro. Like I had to stop talking. Like I didn't have a choice but to stop talking to her. I literally didn't have a choice. Like I literally did not have a choice. It was either that or get left or get cheated on. I didn't have a choice. I didn't have much of a choice, gang. Continue to be disrespected, get cheated on, or get left. None of those choices were in my favor. So I said, you know what? I will just remove myself. I'm not going through that shit again. Like, I've been through it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna go through that. Like, what? And one of those were going to happen. There was no if and buts, nothing. It was going to happen. it was going to happen regardless. So I didn't have a choice. So I had to suck it up. It was the last thing I wanted to do. It was one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make to this day. It was literally the hardest decision I've ever had to make. Literally. And it ate at me for the longest, bro. It literally bothered me for the longest. Literally. I'm talking about for a year straight, it bothered me for the longest. No matter what I did. But I kept working. I kept getting, and it helped me get better. I've improved, bro. And I'm still learning. And yeah, it still may pop up in my head every now and then, but it doesn't bother me half as much as it used to. It doesn't bother me 75% as much as it used to. Because I'm learning from it. You know, it's crazy. Nigga, I'm actually healing from it. Like, that's the crazy part. What most don't understand, or most people don't want to do. Like, I've never done what I'm doing now. I decided the month of December, I thought about it, gang. You know, it was my birthday week. I said, dang, bro, I know what I have to do. I was always working on what I'm doing now. Fighting back. Like, you watch the videos, bro. You see it, you know. But I was like, I have to, if I'm really gonna like heal, I really just have to like be in like pure solitude alone, just me and myself. And I was already comfortable with being alone because I was damn near doing that the whole time throughout the breakup because I knew I didn't want to get into nothing else and then F it up because I was still hurt. You know, you can't just jump into something and think, and this is pure facts, you cannot just jump into something right after you get out of a relationship. I don't care if it was a year later. If you have done none of the work to improve, none of the work to learn, to get better, accept and move on forward, you will literally deal with the same thing over and over and over again. It's one of the karmic laws. It's literally one of the laws of karma, bro. Until you change, you will continue to experience the same thing that you always, bro. He said, if you always did, what'd he say? If you always do what you always did, you always get what you always got. If you always do what you always did, you always get what you always got. It is one of the laws of karma. You know, so you have to be willing to learn from it and change and improve. And that's the only way. That's literally, there's no in between that, gang. That's literally the only way. And I had to accept it. And I'm not going to lie, bro. When I first did it, I'm not going to say it's not hard, blah, blah, blah. Because like I said, breaking up with that girl was one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make in my life. You know what I'm saying? But I literally told myself, I literally have the, nigga, hold on my phone. I literally had a video. I literally have a video. Bro, I literally told myself, I'm literally just going to get better from this, bro. That's it. I'm going to get better. I'm going to improve. I said, because there was no other choice. I didn't have a choice. It was either I improve or I become like every other dude. Every other dude that she's ever talked. I've said I'm not one of them. I'm going to separate myself immediately. I'm going to become everything I said I was going to become. And I am. Is it difficult? Fuck yeah. Is it hard sometimes? Hell yeah. But is it worth it? Heaven, yes. Hell yeah. Man. Let me see if I can actually find. Y'all think I'm playing. And this is how kind of like delusional you have to be, bro. And I'll put y'all on game right now, bro. Like, this is how delusional you have to be. Literally. Right here, bro. This was, I'll show you the date, bro. Okay. I literally have videos all the way, listen, about improving, getting better. I have a video right here from June 5th of 2023. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me turn the brightness down. June 5th of 2023. You know what I'm saying? Then I have a video where the relationship was, it was going downhill, gang. Okay. Right here. This was December 6th. The lesson that I'm learning right now, right, is I need to learn, or I'm going to learn, to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Right? Okay. Then, this was sick. This was so sick. December 20th, 2023. Look at me. It's 2:03 a.m., bro. Went on a little drive. I'm trying to clear my head. Right? Listen, I had found something out that had bothered me a lot. You know what I'm saying? December 20th, 2023. But listen, this was at 2 a.m., so I really found out 2 days after my birthday, I found something out, right? I'm not going to get into that, though. That's for another day when we have a way larger audience. Then I may drop that in a video to teach y'all, to educate y'all on some whatever, you know what I'm saying? But this is the video that I really wanted to show y'all. March 26, 2024. Just listen. That's the date. It has not been working in my favor. So yeah. It has not been working in my favor. Wonder what he's talking about. I don't know what I was eating. But no matter how hard I try, right now, it's just like something the universe won't let me go get no pussy right now. Won't. So like, you know, nigga, I've been trying. I also been fighting this shit back too. This is a time where I was struggling with I was trying to distract myself from the breakup or whatever, because this is when I right after I broke up with her or whatever. And I was like, man, I need to go distract myself. I'm hurting. I didn't want to break up, but I had to break up with her, you know what I'm saying? But it was a point in time where I said, I had told her, not told her, I had said that I was going to, I don't know how this was going to go, but I'm literally just going to improve and get better. And I have, you know, in so many ways. And I'm saying this to say, because in that video, I was around, I'm going to say, I was probably 128, 130 pounds, you know what I'm saying? I was working out probably like 3 times a week consistently. No, 5 or 6, something like that. But I was only doing like push-ups and like legs inside the crib. So it was all purely calisthenics. And I kept doing that over and over and over again, gang. And you know, till you see like some of y'all that follow me on Instagram, you know, I work on a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of things that I can do now. You know, a lot of things that I can do. And let's say most of y'all think I'm a gymnast, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, right? All right, so look. I'll just show you this. Like, a year ago, I would have never thought I'd be able to do that. Yeah, I do not know how hard that is. You know what I'm saying? Then I have just like, okay, just boom. Archer push-ups, you know what I'm saying? Then we have just regular ring dips and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But if y'all see how I was before then or whatever, I was afraid. I looked like you can break me in half. That's how I looked. You know what I'm saying? And I'm giving these real life like examples of, you know, just me or whatever. And I can go on and on and on, bro. I could just show y'all some other videos where I was when I first started this channel, you know. But I'm saying this to say, bro, like a lot of y'all may be scared to take that leap of faith, or may be scared to, it's scary. But you kind of have to think of it like this, bro. You have a choice. You can literally get better or not, or stay the same and continue to experience the same thing that you already have experienced with a different person. It can be even worse. So you have a choice, bro. For me, I didn't leave myself with, I said, bro, I can't be this, I cannot. It bothered me so much that I wasn't good enough, gang, that I said, you know what, I have to become better. And I'm still becoming better. It's a non-ending journey, but you improve over time. So stop being scared for that growth. I mean, yeah, I mean, bro, it's going to be scary, but it starts with the courage, bro. And you walk in that courage every day, or you use that courage that you have every day. It adds up to a rhythm, and then it becomes your frequency, and then you start attracting that thing that you are. Just work on being the best version of you, bro. Work on being the best version of you. That's all I can tell you. You know, it starts with you. You know, um, it's only up from here, gang. I'm trying to tell you, like it's literally only up from here. Because when I tell you I'm becoming the best version of me, and some people may take it as, oh no, he just talked. No, 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 no. I'm not. And the thing is, what most understand, a lot of people may think that I've improved a lot or whatever, but to be honest with you, you've seen nothing yet. No, you've seen nothing yet. You have no idea what I'm capable of. You have no idea what I'm about to do. You have no idea how far I'm about to take it. So, just sit back and watch me become everything I said I was going to be. Keep watching, because I'm going to show you. I promise I'm going to show you. Mark my words. You don't have to believe me, but I promise you'll see. Anywho, we're going to end it off right there. I really do appreciate you for watching. I love y'all. I would like for you to take in what I said, be open-minded about it, and we're going to see you in the next banger. You dig?